Hey Leo, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Welcome to the treehouse. Today we're going to be asking Tarot, what does Leo need to know? And these messages are intended to be timeless. So whenever you're seeing this, that's when you're supposed to see it, even if it's years from now. All right, let's get right into it. If you'd like for me to pray for you, sending my good energy, that's part of my spiritual practice, say hi in the comment section so that I've got something I can focus on. All right, what does Leo need to know? If they fly out in reverse, that's how we read them. If they fly out upright, that's how we read them. We don't force anything and we let the cards speak to us. Anything else? All right. Interesting. I'm going to get one more out and then let's unpack these. We've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the Justice card. We've got the Knight of Wands, which is bold action. This could be represented by somebody else coming forward with an offer. This could be this could be ruled by fire. So it could be an Aries, it could be a Sagittarius, a Leo. This is an exciting energy and it's a quick moving energy, but I need to get a little bit more out about this because this does look like it's not, no reading is insignificant, but you know, there's some that are a little more intense than others. What's this Nine of Pentacles in reverse? This looks more intense. So Leo, this is talking about a sense of searching, and it's specifically about happiness. And there might be a moment coming up in your life, Justice card, clarity on the Justice card, where you're going to get the chance to reflect, strength. There is either something contractual coming up in your life or something that has very much to do with balance and fairness. And Justice card coming up in your reading is actually a really good sign that things are going to be working out in your favor. Who's this Knight of Wands? I think that there might be kind of this moment of complacency that you're getting out of. And I think that you are going to be very aware of any places in your life where this is actually a blessing in disguise. We all need these moments. You're going to be aware of any moments of complacency or where your enthusiasm and your motivation is lacking, where you may feel a little self-indulgent. And clarity on this. And you're going to be very real with it. Now, you may have somebody else in your world, could be an Aquarius, could be a Gemini or a Libra, an air sign. It's early in the morning. I need more coffee. But they could also just be somebody who's very practical, very rational. You're going to be encouraged to look at any of these moments and fine-tune them and kind of get on top of them, right? Because there's going to be this very strong thread connected, all of a sudden connecting the dots between what your happiness, where your happiness is, what you need to do for your happiness, and specifically what you haven't been doing. So it's almost this moment of clarity. And I think, Leo, you've known this moment is coming up. And in a sense, behind the scenes, you've been preparing for it. Because when this happens, it's going to be very immediately followed by action. Currently, or in the recent past, you might have been feeling like you wanted to put it off. Almost like it's not your intention to do so. It's not something you feel good about, but it's something that it's like you're almost collecting energy or momentum or information. Gusto. I think, funny enough, I think that there's going to be clarity that comes out of a necessity to communicate. This is a very funny reading. It's going to be other people who move you. In this message, I think there's going to be another individual who's going to be kicking your butt a little bit, but already on something that you want to do. Anything on the Tower? What's this Tower? So the best approach forward is strategic, very intentional. It's okay if it's slow, but it's sticking to the plan is everything. Because if you put too much pressure on yourself to move quickly, and there are times in your life that you've been very good at moving quickly on something, but in this specific situation, if you put too much pressure on yourself to move quickly and you are too idealistic around it, you're going to lose the momentum that you've actually been building. That can be mistaken for procrastination. That's the word I wanted earlier. So it's not so much procrastination. It's like a coffee pot that's been percolating, and occasionally it makes a little bit of noise. So in real life, let's apply that metaphor. That moment where the coffee pot is making a little gurgling noise. Did anybody have a grandma who had one of those old school Mr. Coffee pots? Or when you're in a hotel room? That little gurgling noise feels maybe like agitation. It feels like, come on, you know what you need to do. It can be your agitation, it can be somebody else's that's very close to you. Sometimes it's both. But remember, you can't get that nice cup of coffee without the percolating, okay? And if you rush the deal, it's not gonna happen. You're just gonna get a bunch of crappy grounds. So we're sticking to the metaphor today. So don't rush it, be kind to yourself, keep moving forward. Because you can't just sit there and percolate. It's gonna drive you crazy. But this looks good. Be kind to yourselves and keep going. All right, I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Like and subscribe if this resonated.